Privet Tovarez, I give you best car from Eastern Bloc, 1991, RUNE Cheburek. Ah, no, cheeky breaky, Vedamke. This is best car comrade. You need to take babushka to market. Buy this. 4 wheels, 4 doors and engine for only 300 rubles. Impress friends with its sleek aerodynamic design. Buy one today. Don't be fooled by a lick of paint and polish. Underneath the showroom finish, the Cheburek is nothing but a lump of iron curtain that's been smelted down and hastily recast for the glories of the free market. As for the rumors of the exterior design was outsourced to a 5-year-old with nothing but a crayon and crippling hangover, we can tell you that deregulated entrepreneurship is a wonderful thing and we support it 100%. Ah yes, the Cheburek, one of the strangest cars to appear in GTA 5. Fun fact, the name Cheburek is a deep-fried turnover with a filling of ground or minced meat and onions. Very popular in Slavic countries, which of course this car supposedly came from. Since the car came from the Eastern Bloc, I felt it fitting to add snow to my game, to give it a more appropriate environment. Kind of ironic though, seeing as Soviet citizens never drove their cars in the wintertime. I wouldn't either if I had to wait 10 years for my car, and have to spend half my life savings for it. I will definitely be showing off the performance later on though. It may not be fast, but it makes up for it in other key areas. GTA 5 is the first appearance of the Cheburek. While there is no history in game, there is somewhat of an interesting history in its real life counterpart, the Vaz 2106, or the Lada 1600, depending on your country. The Soviet Union didn't really have any car companies for their automobiles, so they simply named it Vaz as an abbreviation for where it came from. Vaz meaning, I'm probably going to butcher this, Volsky Automobilny Zavod. However, the 2106, or rather any car made before or after it, was not an original Soviet design. They took that design from Fiat, no less. So if you want to get technical, the Cheburek is technically based on a slightly modified Fiat 124. However, their cars were just sort of improved to withstand the harsh climates of the Soviet Union. I have a video I'll be showing up top which tells more about the in-depth sort of the Lada and how it came to be. Popping open the hood, the Cheburek features a 1.2-liter inline-4 that appears to be fuel-injected, not carbureted. The 2106 featured a slightly beefier 1.6, which was carbureted. In fact, most Ladas were still carbureted up until the 1990s. The car hardly changed in design, only adding small updates to the aging platform. If you notice in the back as well, we have a subwoofer here to play some nice Slavic hard bass, or hard bass for an American like me. I also noticed this car to spit flames a lot. I think it might be actually backfiring as a joke about how Russian cars are crap. I mean, technically the crappiest one is the Yugo, but that's just me. While top speed is laughable, the handling is relatively decent. It also has somewhat of a decent torque curve, even with its tiny displacement egg beater 4-cylinder. As you saw in my first clip, I was able to pull out power slides pretty well and still able to recover. Granted, I'm doing it in the snow, so there's probably a handicap there. Overall, for the price of this car, it's pretty fun. Plenty of mods to install, and you can roleplay as a Gopnik for a change. Communism may be gone, but this car's legacy lives on. Once again I'm faced with a dilemma that I have plenty of footage left, but not enough script. That was the end of my script there. I somehow thought I would go for a bit longer than that, honestly. But, yeah, that was my video. The 1991 RUNE Cheburek. If you saw some of the Easter eggs here, you would have noticed that I had the Stalker license plate on my car, which is a reference to Stalker, the video game, obviously, if you played it before. And it's also a reference to the game because the car itself is featured in the game a couple of times as rusting hulks in the world. I forgot to also notice, too, that there's a little bit of an Easter egg on the car itself, the dash cam, which is a reference to Russian dash cam videos. I find it kind of funny because it's the rest of the interior is basically standard GTA 5 fare, but except for the dash cam, so I'll give him that. That was kind of funny. Because 95% of the time it's always a Lada getting in a car accident, not some newer car or whatever. Those things are indestructible though, to be honest. Also, this is one of the cheapest cars from like one of the latest DLCs. This was like $170,000. compared to like $1,000,000, this thing is like, it's like, I wouldn't mind more cars like this in the game that were cheap, but you know, not that great to begin with. You know, why can't we have that anymore? Like, we could have sold the freaking Nebula Turbo for that much, honestly, but no, you didn't. Anyway, that's probably it for my video. It was a little bit shorter than I thought it'd be. I was hoping to be longer. Naturally, my next video is probably going to be the Savage Helicopter, or the Mi-24 Hind, as it's known in real life, which is one of my favorite helicopters to review. Gonna make some really fun time to writing a script for that, I think. So, I hope you liked the intro part with the Eurobeat, the Russian Eurobeat. Yeah, it exists actually. It's mostly just covers of regular Eurobeat songs, funnily enough. I was gonna put some Kino in instead, or maybe some other weird Soviet song, but it just wouldn't fit the tone, so I decided to just have the Eurobeat instead. It felt more fitting. So, but yeah, that's basically it for the video. I'm not gonna ramble on for much longer here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm still working for the next 2 days, but I'll probably be back on to making more videos on Thursday. I'm probably gonna make an update on some of my cars pretty soon too, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. Without further ado, this has been Sergeant Snazzy, and this has been RCR and Andreas, and I'll see you guys next time.